Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. So, we're having a big celebration. All the tieflings are at our camp and are drinking, having fun, potentially singing, although I don't really hear a lot of singing. And I'm trying to talk to all of them. So let's just continue because there's still more people to talk to. I'm pretty sure we have dealt with all of them. However, I noticed that one of the kids is over here, so
lies before
we
me.
will try to talk him as well.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
Don't be so harsh on your elders. Indeed, and now you owe me. That sounded dangerously close to a compliment. What are you doing way over here? Yeah, why are you all the way over here and not with the rest of the tieflings?
Watching a bunch of old folks get dumber by the dramful. And when they run dry, I've got a few bottles tucked away to keep things flowing. For a price,
Of course. Apparently he's already waiting for the opportunity to sell some stuff. Okay, apparently no one is inside here. Or anywhere else around here, according to my mini-map. So, let's return. And I guess we're going to talk to Astarion, huh? What's up, Astarion? Enjoying yourself?
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
What? Really? Why? Really? Saving lives is awful? You did a good thing, suck it up and enjoy yourself. It's not that bad. Think of all the goblins you killed. Yes, I mean, that's gotta count for something, right? I even let you drink one of the goblin children, so it can't be that bad.
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Well, I'm sorry that the wine is not to your liking. Maybe you should talk to Maul. Apparently, there might be better stuff in the inventory. Anyway, winch all you want. I'm having fun. True, the goblins would have thrown a wilder party. Take his bottle and try the wine. I mean, yes, the goblins did throw quite the party. It may have been more fun for you, who knows?
I'm just looking for a little more excitement. A little more fun.
Okay. And what's your idea of a little fun? That had better not mean I want to kill something. We could have fun. We could spend some quality time together. Living in constant peril isn't exciting enough for you. Clearly not. So, what exactly is your idea of a little fun?
By the hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion.
Okay.
Let's wait until things quieten down. Once the others are asleep, we'll find each other.
Wow. Everyone is so horny in this camp. This is very direct. Alright, let's do it. I'll see you later. I'm not sure. Let me get back to you. On second thought, maybe not. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't be completely opposed to this. Even though I don't think that Artemis and Astarion would make like a good romantic couple. For the same reason that I don't think that Artemis and Gale would make a good romantic couple because, you know, Astarion is like a posh city dweller and Artemis is not. And as we've seen before, Astarion rarely ever agrees with anything that Artemis does. It's like really hard to get approval from him, like in the wild. I think the only reason why Artemis has like somewhat a decent approval with Astarion is because she let him drink her blood. And is generally kind of accepting of his vampire habit. I think that's the one thing where they basically see eye to eye with each other, because other people might be more weirded out by that, but for Artemis it's basically like, well, a lion's gotta eat, a wolf's gotta eat, predators gotta eat, and a vampire too, I suppose. So it's okay if he has to drink blood. Obviously, as a sapient being, we can demand higher standards from Astarion when it comes to choosing his prey, but I mean, that's what she does, and she says, okay, do not kill randomly, do not attack your companions during the night, just, like, drink the people we are fighting anyway, and I'm fine with that. And I think that's mostly the reason why she has, like, decent approval with him, but other than that, I don't think they are, like, a very good couple. However, I mean, this offer is clearly not supposed to be romantic, right? This sounds more like, I'm drunk and I want to have fun, and this might just be a one-night thing and not necessarily something that will grow into a romance. I mean, it might, but I feel that it doesn't have to. So I wouldn't completely disregard this, even though I don't think that they would make, like, a good couple. So maybe I'm just going to say, I'm not sure. Who knows?
All right. But don't take too long. You're not the only tasty morsel around here.
I mean, that's true. Do you have other candidates in mind already? If so, I would like to know. But okay, I guess we will ponder on that. And I think we have talked to her already, right?
Go on. The others will kill
Yes,
me
we
if
did.
I keep you all to myself.
I mean, she also seems mildly flirty. Anyway, let's go and talk to Shadowheart.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Refugees? Me? Let me guess, yourself. Shah? I don't know. I mean, she already more or less told us that she does care for us, so that's probably not it. I mean, Shah, I would think that she does care about her, so I'm guessing she's talking about refugees.
Exactly right.
There we go.
Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Apparently, some of my companions have a hard time accepting their new role as heroes. Astarion, Shadowheart, not so odd, we did the right thing. Are you worried Shah won't approve? Don't get used to it, we just need to clear the path forward. Sounds like the wine talking. Yeah, why do you think this is odd? Is it because Shah wouldn't approve?
Something like that.
Ah.
I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shah. But there'll be time for penance later. Share a bottle with me?
I'd be glad to. Just a bottle, another time. Sure. Let's share a bottle.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
Okay, apparently we're getting into horny territory again. Like I said, everyone in this camp is extremely horny tonight. Even more so than usual. So I guess if I want to get something started, now would be the right time, huh? I'll find you after everyone's turned in for the night. Not keen on sharing with the others another time. So you don't have your eye on someone else, maybe?
Not tonight.
Not tonight. But maybe another night. Okay. Also, can I talk to Scratch? I don't think I've tried that so far. I still have my Speak with Animals. Yes, I still have Speak with Animals enabled.
I like these people. They're joyful. It's contagious.
Alright, Scratch apparently seems to be having fun as well.
Make it spicy.
Alright, I think we haven't talked to Karlak yet.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. Speaking of, from where I'm standing, it looks like you and Shadowheart are getting more familiar.
Yeah, I think
She's a
she would
funny
like
one.
that.
All pointy and secretive, but it seems like there's someone very sweet beneath it all, you know? Good to see the two of you getting along anyway. At least one of us is getting a little action. Though, you know, if you wanted to meet up later, maybe we could meet up later.
That is a very long-winded way to tell me that you would like to spend the evening with me, Karlak. You know, there's someone else, Karlak. Well, there isn't really. I mean, I kinda told Astarion that I would think about it, but nothing really serious. I'd really like that. You, me, bad now. You know what? I like Karlak. Let's maybe spend some time with Karlak. Maybe not quite as blunt as this one, but you know, having some time together, sure, why not?
Really? I mean, great. I'll come find you when the others have gone to bed. Wait up for me, all right?
All right. She's so happy about this. This is kind of wholesome. All right. Looks like we actually have a date. Of all the horny people, I picked the horniest one. Then again, I haven't talked to Will yet. He is objectively more horny because he has two horns. But I like Karlak better. Anyway, speaking of Will, I still haven't really found him. He's not in his usual spot, so let's keep looking around. He must be hiding somewhere.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
What do you mean? We survive. That's always worth celebrating. Are you this unpleasant by nature or choice? You're right, this should be a somber occasion. And charisma, you should join them, have a pint or two. Yeah, I should maybe get rid of that ring that reduces my charisma. I'm not sure if I can do this now. I think I can't. I can switch to a different character, but I can't go into my menu. Maybe I can just talk to him again. Let's maybe get rid of that ring. I'm going to give it to Astarion. Also, I think I would like to switch these two daggers. Yeah, I think this one should be the main hand. I think I would prefer that. Okay, now let's talk to him again.
I won't be nursing their pounding heads and sick stomachs in the morning.
Oh, I can't use it. That's a pity. That's a pity. I thought I could maybe use that dialogue option again after changing my ring.
I won't be nursing their pounding heads and sick stomachs in the morning.
Well, in that case, I suppose he will have to stay grumpy and alone.
Spilled my... To beds and hearths, to dirty pubs and dwarven ale.
Alright, at least he's happy. I wonder if Withers has something to say about the celebration.
I need a quick word.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
I don't think so. No, I don't need your services at the moment. And yeah, I'm a little bit confused about Will. Where the hell is he hiding? Oh, he's all the way over here. What are you doing? Do you not like parties? Let's go and talk to him. He's all on his own over here.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Well, I mean, you are not in the place where you usually are. It's kind of obvious that you are missing. Are you alright? Of course I noticed it was no party without you. What exactly do you think you're doing sulking out here? Get your ass back to the party. Yes, what are you doing here? You should enjoy yourself.
Oh, the blade doesn't sulk. I was just reflecting on what has happened and not wanting to be Mr. Serious at a celebration.
Okay, so you could just be Mr. Not Serious at a celebration. Sounds like some pretty words for sulking to me. Oh shush, let yourself have fun. What's on your mind? Alright, let's try to be a little bit serious ourselves and let's ask him what's going on.
In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party.
But why? I mean,
Horns
they
this sharp
kind of
will
look
pop
like
the
you.
balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
Pretty much all our guests have horns. Is there like a specific difference between a quote-unquote devil and a tiefling? I suppose there must be, but how can you tell? I mean, he could just be a tiefling for all I know. You don't unsettle me, you know that. You just have some fetching horns. I'm envious. Come on, you're exaggerating. I'm not that much has changed. Sorry it has you feeling rough tonight. Yes, I like the horns.
Ouch. You don't need to mock me when I'm feeling low.
I'm not mocking you.
Off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
I honestly think the horns look cool. I want to dance with you. Not if you're in that broody mood, my friend. Can't you tell why I really followed you out here? I wish you were there, but I respect your need for peace. Okay, that's fair enough. You're impossible. Yeah, I guess he just wants to be left alone, so I won't be bothering him anymore.
Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise.
Alright.
Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Well, I hope so. Either way, I hope that you still enjoy the night over here. And I mean, maybe he's just not like a very social person. That's fine. People are different. Okay, so I think I have spoken to everyone. Let's move around a little bit and let's make sure we haven't missed anyone, but
Hearts a quiver.
I think we got them all. Which means I will just go to bed and end the party, I suppose.
Fried them all with a thunder wave.
I mean, these two are still having conversations.
Live a little.
Let's listen in a little bit. Okay, apparently they are finished now. Yeah, I guess I will go and rest now.
And see the water.
What for? It's all dark and muddy.
Private, too.
So? Oh.
Yeah, everyone is horny. Everyone is horny at this party. But yeah, let's go to bed, and I suppose Karlek is going to visit me? Let's see. Right, I need to get some supplies. And we'll take a
Buzz of
rest.
celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
Oh, I have options. Shadowheart or Karlek. Why those two specifically? I didn't specifically told Shadowheart I was interested. Instead, I gave kind of a vague answer to Asterion, but apparently I can't pick him for some reason. I guess if I'm not giving him a resounding yes, he isn't that interested after all. But yeah, I guess we will visit Karlek. Sure, let's do it.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Hey, you soldier. I think everyone's asleep. May I? Hello, you. I've been waiting for this all night. Isn't it mad? How good life is.
It is good. I know what you mean. When I look at you, it's all I can think about. I admire your optimism, but isn't that good? Not particularly. That doesn't feel like the right thing to say at this moment. So sure, let's be a little bit flirty ourselves for a change.
Thank the gods. I was afraid I was the only one. 10 years is a long time to be trapped in the hells. 10 years without a kind word. A touch. When I look at you, I feel real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
You don't have to ask me twice, let's go. You don't mince words, do you? Karlek, I like you, but we hardly know each other. We need to find a solution to the infernal engine problem first. Yeah, I mean, that's a bit of a problem, right? I mean, I can't really touch you without getting burned. Sorry, but I'm not interested in you in that way. But yeah, you don't mince words, huh?
Guess not. I just feel what I feel.
Right.
No sense hiding it.
Fair enough. But yeah, there's still the problem of your infernal engine thingy, I'm afraid.
I know. What I want and what I can have are two very different things. I'm just... combustible. 10 years is a long time without anyone's touch but my own. And when I look at you, I just feel explosive.
Literally, huh? How about just one kiss? Maybe we should keep our distance then. The flames get worse when you're excited, right? What if we cool you down? I don't know. Can we maybe ask Gale to cast some ice spell on you? Just temporarily. It's probably not going to be that easy, right?
Around you. Tall order. But if you've got an idea, I'm all ears.
Well, ice spell is my idea. I know some magic that might help me handle your fire. Let me see. We could read a book. Let's talk. I know so little about you. Maybe I can't touch you, but I could tell you what I'd like to do with you. Let's try breathing deeply in and out. Yeah, that's probably not going to change anything. However, I actually would like to know more about her, so maybe we can just talk a little bit. I mean, we don't have to get all burned on the first night, right? I would like to know more about her, so sure, let's pick this option.
Please. My life is an instant mood killer, and I'm enjoying this mood. Maybe even a little too much. I better head back to my bunk. You might not be able to touch me, but you give me a lot to think about.
Alright, maybe we should try some magic at some point. Okay, but that was actually kind of nice. I mean, we didn't really get that much closer, but
evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done.
Right.
Moonrise Towers beckons. I've told you all I know, and now I'll join your camp to help you face whatever's to come. With luck and the Oak Father's blessings, we might actually survive. Are you ready?
Well, I hope so. I am. Remind me what exactly lies ahead. Sure, doesn't hurt to get a refresher, I suppose.
There is a terrible curse surrounding Moonrise Towers. A shadow curse that drains away all light and life. Few can resist it without dying or transforming into shadow beings. You can try to journey overland if you wish, but I strongly advise you go under. There is a tunnel leading from the Temple of Selûne right down into the Underdark and beyond. The entrance is hidden somewhere in the ruins. I believe if you find this entrance, you'll discover a route that leads to Moonrise Towers, bypassing the worst of the Shadow Curse. Aradin and his lot were looking for the same entrance. They sought an artifact called the Night Song that was supposed to be housed somewhere down there.
I found the hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. The way's clear. Right, I have already found that place.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
Sounds good to me. So basically I have to make a decision. I can go through the Underdark or the mountain pass. However, I think someone told me in the comments that I can basically do both, and that maybe I should do both just for the extra content. So I guess I will do that. I don't know, maybe I will explore the Underdark first, and then I will return to the mountain pass and continue there. I don't know if there's like a preferred order in which to do them, but if I can do both, I definitely would like to do that. Let's go then. You want to come to Moonrise as well? Why? Is that why you went with Aradin? You thought you might uncover this route to Moonrise. I feel that I may have asked some of this already, but I guess I'm going to ask it again.
Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
Right, sounds good to me. And yeah, I guess that's why you went with Aradin.
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceramorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
Yeah, I think we had some parts of this dialogue already. But what about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest.
Okay.
A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Who was that? Who? What about one of the others? Wrath, perhaps? Could Nettie take over? I trust your judgment. Sure, I don't know enough about all these people that I would question his judgment, so I'm sure you picked the right person here.
I'm glad you approve. I do not truly care if you approve, but I am glad. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Alright, makes sense to me. Very shrewd of you. Won't this cause resentment? Sounds like the Grove will be in good hands then. We should get going. Yeah, don't you think that maybe some people might resent an outsider?
Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try.
Alright.
Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Right.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki crash remains our priority.
Yes, Lizelle, I have not forgotten. The crash is still my next objective. Okay, apparently we finally completed this quest and this one, which means yeah, our next main quest is to either choose the route through the Underdark or the mountain path, but you know, I will try to do both. And obviously I still have some stuff on this map... Oh, this is just the map of the camp. But, I mean, there's still some stuff to do before we leave this place. So, I will obviously do all of that first. Anyway, before Halsin interrupted me, I wanted to say that I liked that scene with Karlek. I guess I could have been a little bit more bold in my approach. But, you know what? I enjoy a nice, slow burn. Get it? Burn! I should stop making these terrible puns. But yeah, I enjoyed that scene, and I think it's maybe a nice start for something more later. Yeah, I guess maybe I will talk to my companions again and see if they have something to say about the party we just had. Maybe they don't.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Also, I will finally give Astarion that worm that he wants. Meaning the tadpole, before I forget.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
Oh, what the hell? He has a lot of dialogue options here. Is this actually something new? I have to ask, how do you know so much about the parasite, the shadow curse you spoke of? Surely it can't be that bad. What about the secret stronghold in the Underdark? Yeah, I think some of this I've already asked before. Seems like you feel responsible for the shadow curse somehow. Do you know how the shadow curse can be stopped? At the celebration with the tieflings before, I hope I didn't come over too strong. Got caught up in the moment. I didn't even do anything. I mean, yes, I could have flirted with him, but I didn't, so... I'm sure I didn't come over too strong, did I?
There are few things that are too strong for me. And cast those regrets aside. You did not get caught up in the moment. You seized it. In other circumstances, I would have done the same.
Alright, you would have done the same. I'm glad I didn't leave a bad impression then. Honestly, let's just forget it ever happened. Nothing happened. But yeah, I guess I'm glad I didn't leave a bad impression.
A bad impression? Impossible.
Well, that's quite the compliment, I suppose. And yeah, I think most of this I have already asked before, in some variation at least. But this one is definitely new. How are you faring out here at the camp?
With such stimulating company? Never better.
I mean, he's getting kind of flirty here as well. And yeah, I don't know, let's maybe ask a little bit more about that curse.
Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
Okay. We can work with that. And it seems like you feel responsible for this shadow curse.
Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the shadow curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
Alright, we're working on that. Yeah, we have already mentioned the stronghold, so I think all of this is just going to be old information. Let's just move on. Also, I think I'm going to give Gale that rope.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I have something to wear for you, I think. Some snazzy new outfit. Again, someone in the comments mentioned that I should just give that summer robe to Gale. Because at the moment he just has like a normal... Oh, he's not in my party, so I can't actually give it to him. I will give it to him the next time he's in my party. As a matter of fact, I may want to change my party a little bit. So instead, I'm going to hand over one of the Mind Flayer parasites to Astarion. Guess they're all the same, right? So you can have this one. And... now what?
Trust no one.
Now you have it. Okay, I guess he has to consume it. Well, I mean, he volunteered to be our guinea pig here, so I guess if he wants to do that, I am not going to stop him. I hope it tastes good. Bon appetit. Illicit powers. Consuming a tadpole allows your party members to unlock special powers. B. Open illicit powers menu to unlock new abilities. Alright. Ooh, well, will you look at that. Illicit powers Astarion. Evolve an area of your mind to embrace your potential. 5 tadpoles are available. Okay. So these are the ones that I can currently take. Favorable beginnings, passive feature. The first attack roll or ability check you make against any target gains a bonus equal to your proficiency bonus. Force tunnel, not trained yet. Charge forward, pushing all objects and creatures in your path 4 meters away from you. Concentrated blast. You must be concentrating on another spell to cast this. If the target was concentrating, you heal as much as the damage that was dealt to it. Oh. Transfuse health. Sacrifice half your remaining hit points to heal a target for the same amount. Psionic overload. Your attack deals an additional 1 to 4 psychic damage, but you take 1 to 4 psychic damage every turn. So, are these some that I can... I mean, apparently these are not trained yet, but I can also use a tadpole on these. Presumably to unlock even more features. Luck of the Far Realms. Once per long rest you can change a successful attack roll against a foe into a critical hit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to put it here so we can expand into more skills over here. Because I'm not entirely sure if I want these. Let's just go with this one. Ooh. Expand your mind, consume a parasite and unlock a new power. Okay. Okay, I guess I actually had to use a tadpole to unlock this one. So, now I can actually use this passive feature, and I have unlocked new ones over here. Okay, well, Astarion, you have a new tadpole now. Let me know how you feel. I guess I can give him even more, but maybe we will start with one, and then we will see what to do.
No one back home will ever believe this.
And yeah, I guess I could use one for myself.
No, never mind.
I mean, the powers are the same, and obviously some of them are more useful for some characters than others. So yeah, I'm not so sure about some of these spells. I mean, this one is obviously useful for pretty much everyone.
Eager for battle.
Oh, well, look at that. Hesitating. Lizelle does not want to use Mind Flayer parasites. Yeah, I mean, she's the one who was the most strongly opposed to it. Shadowheart does not want to use Mind Flayer parasites. Okay, so at the moment,
hello.
It's only Astarion, and obviously I can
Still
decide for
alive,
myself
so
whether I
that's
want to use
progress.
it or not. Alright, so there we go. We used the parasite.
Moving
And now we can see how this is going to work out for Astarion. Let's quickly chat with my other companions, and then I guess we will head out again.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, maybe we want to talk about last night. I'd like to try cooling you down somehow. What's it been like not to touch anyone for such a long time? Karlek, I'd love to be able to touch you properly. Yeah, for that we will have to cool you down. So, about our tadpole powers. Oh, I can talk with her about that. But let's use some of the other options first. So, what's it been like not to touch anyone for such a long time?
Sad. I couldn't let myself feel sad in the hells. Letting my guard down would have been a death sentence. And letting, say, a Cambion near me would have been disastrous. I thought it best to keep my distance. But loneliness that deep gets into the marrow. Now that I'm here, among friends, I can feel it burning out of me. Little by little. Step by step.
I mean, that's nice. Yeah, I would really like to cool you down somehow.
If you have any ideas, I'm all for it. Give me all you've got.
Well, apparently I don't really have any ideas.
I'm waiting.
Okay, apparently I can't talk to her about our tadpole powers. At least not at the moment. Maybe later.
I need a moment for the two of us.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Oh, but I can talk to her about it. So, what do you make of these powers?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from. And what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceremorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Persuasion. The odds are stacked against us. Can we truly afford to ignore a potential advantage? Oh, so I can try to persuade her to use a tadpole. I don't really want to do that. I mean, for the time being, I just want to see what these powers are doing for Astarion. And honestly, so far I'm doing fine without the powers. I don't really have, like, huge problems in fights, so I don't think Artemis believes that these powers are absolutely necessary at the moment to continue, so until then she is probably going to hesitate, as are most of my companions apparently. But I don't know, things can change. Maybe at some point she decides that at least she should be using it and whatever companion is willing to do so. But using persuasion here at this point, I don't know, this doesn't feel right. So yeah, perhaps you're right.
It's been known to happen.
And yeah, I guess that's all. So I can probably talk to everyone about these powers. Can I talk to you about the powers?
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
Do you feel different? No, I can't ask him about this at all. That's a pity.
Speak.
Yeah, let's talk to her about this, though.
Mark my words. This power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. The mere suggestion is an insult.
Yeah, she doesn't want it. I can still try to persuade her, although my odds are much worse, and it's probably going to be a very high persuasion check.
Gladly.
I guess I will quickly talk to everyone else. Will hasn't returned yet. Is he still sulking at the beach?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, I can't talk to him about the tadpoles. Interesting. And yes, Will is still sulking at the beach. I'm going to ask you anyway.
Well met.
Alright, I can talk to him about it.
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you've taken a lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Alright, he seems to be at least, like, slightly interested. Persuasion. You've seen how dangerous these absolute cultists are. We need extra help. Yeah, I can probably persuade him from that angle. You know, you can use the tadpole to help more people and to do good. But that's basically exactly what got him into his demon deals, so he would be kind of stupid to do this again. We face untold dangers, shouldn't we seize every possible advantage? Yeah, I mean, that's basically the same argument, right? So, let's not do that.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
No. Okay, so, I guess I will maybe make a cut for now, and I suppose I will slightly change my team. I will keep Lizelle because I want to go to the Githyanki Crash next, but maybe I will pick 2 different companions to join us. But for now, let's call it a day, as always. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time.